In the 11th century, the Seljuk Turks, a nomadic tribe from Central Asia, began migrating into what is now modern-day Turkey. Over the next 3 centuries, they established a series of small emirates throughout the region. In the 13th century, one of these emirates, led by a man named Osman, began to expand. This empire, later known as the Ottoman Empire, would go on to rule over vast territories across 3 continents for nearly 600 years. Throughout the 15th and 16th centuries, the Ottoman Empire reached the height of its power. It was a time of great cultural, artistic, and scientific achievement. The empire was a major player on the world stage, interacting with European powers and shaping the course of world events. By the 17th century, the empire began to decline. It was plagued by internal strife, economic difficulties, and military defeats. The empire staggered on for another 200 years, but by the early 20th century, it was on the brink of collapse. World War I was the final blow. The empire sided with the Central Powers and was partitioned by the victorious Allies at the end of the war. The Sultanate was abolished, and in its place a new republic was born. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, a military officer who had led the resistance against the Allies, became the first president of the Republic of Turkey. He embarked on a series of radical reforms aimed at modernizing the country and transforming it into a secular, westernized state. The second half of the 20th century saw Turkey caught in the throes of the Cold War, balancing its relationships with both the West and the Soviet Union. It faced numerous challenges, including political instability, economic crises, and ethnic tensions. The 21st century has seen Turkey emerge as a regional power, playing an increasingly prominent role in Middle Eastern politics. It has been a time of significant change and development, but also of continued challenges and controversies. To recap, the history of Turkey is a tale of empires and emirates, of sultans and presidents, of wars and revolutions. It is a story that stretches back over 1,000 years, from the steppes of Central Asia to the bustling streets of Istanbul. It is a history marked by great achievements and great struggles, by the rise and fall of empires, and by the constant quest for modernity and progress. The story of Turkey is not over. The country continues to evolve and change, shaped by its rich history and by its aspirations for the future. As always, the past informs the present, and the present shapes the future. Such is the ever-unfolding story of Turkey,